Science you can try at home! Today we're going to try something a little bit more complicated. You're going to need a nice loud Bluetooth speaker, a phone that you can download apps on, a phone or an iPad, anything like that, a little bit of tape, some salt, a nice big plastic container, and plastic wrap. I'll show you how that all works in a second, because we are going to see if we can see sound. Okay, first things first, see if you can find an app that lets you control sound. So I've downloaded one called Frequency Generator, and we'll just set it up here, make sure it works. And it tells you in a number how high or low the frequency is, so you won't be able to hear this one very well, but it's quite a low sound. Make it go a bit louder so you can hear it. And then I can go up to higher sounds by sliding this across. You can see there's a wave there. I don't know if it's accurate, but it gives an indication that there's higher or lower sounds. So we won't rely on the speaker of the phone, it's far too quiet. What we're going to do is connect it to the Bluetooth speaker, and we're going to see if we can see the sound. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Grab your speaker, make sure it's connected to your phone. You can get your nice big tub, make sure it's nice and clean on the inside. Pop your speaker already turned on, basically in the middle of the tub. Then what we're going to do is stretch some of this lovely cling film across here. Now, depending on the kind of plastic it is, it may not stick to it. In this case it doesn't, so what I'm going to do is tape it as well. Just make sure that it's as tight as you can across the top of your tub. Basically, a bit of tape in the middles and on the corners should do the trick, and you get a nice drum tight film across the top. Look at that, it's looking pretty good. Might be able to tighten it just a little bit there. So, speaker's on the inside, and I have a lovely film ready to go. Next, grab your salt. Don't get too carried away, but just sprinkle a good amount of salt on there. Now you're going to have to be able to clean this up later, because what we want to do is get the sound to make patterns on our drum skin there. Trying to spread that out as much as I can. Right, might just change my angle so you can see the top of it more. Ooh, lovely. Okay, we'll just angle that down a little bit. So with our phone going, we can see what kind of frequencies we have. We can start playing it. Now it's quite quiet at the moment, so we have to turn it up quite loud. So you can see it's making an interesting looking pattern on the top there. Try a different frequency. I've decided to add a little bit more equipment too, earmuffs, because some of the noises are really loud and piercing, and brush and shovel so they can clean up afterwards. There's salt everywhere. Right, we're going to try again, a few more frequencies. Did you see the patterns that appeared before? It worked really, really well. So we'll get a bit more salt in there. Hopefully Mrs. M doesn't see me using all of our kitchen stuff to do this. We'll try again, see if we can get some of those beautiful noises coming through. Wonder if we can go a wee bit quieter. It's about 516. Takes a wee while for the pattern to come up. You can see it sort of doing those lovely curves there. So as you can see, you get all different patterns depending on what frequency of sound you can make out of it. There's ways I could try to improve it. Maybe I could try stretching it onto a different thing. Maybe I could find a bowl that doesn't have flexible sides. This plastic one may not be the perfect one. Maybe if I had a metal box or a wooden box I could try instead. So if you want to have a go, try it out. Ask mum and dad if you're allowed to use the bits and pieces. Do be careful, don't wreck your mum's speaker. Have a try, see what happens.